Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining. We are today, we're not quite sure. So here's the thing. We are going to put the silver sword on a pole. It's a philodendron silver sword. Look how beautiful she is. She's got some pretty amazing nodes back here, so we're going to be putting her on a pole and getting her to grow up. We have a monsteraperu that we might put on a pole. I kind of don't know whether this is individual cuttings, if we might be able to just grab a few out to put on the pole. We're going to kind of investigate that. But isn't she beautiful? That's the...
You're showing like the one bad leaf.
One bad leaf. Don't look at the bad leaf. And then I've got an epipremnumpinnatum.
Hydrate.
Look at these leaves. Imagine these big on a pole. Oh my gosh. My only concern with this one is the nodes are on the front, so all my leaves would be facing. Now I know eventually they would turn. I'm just not sure I want to do that. So if nothing else, I'm going to put her in some better soil. This is the way we got her. I haven't transplanted her yet at all, and she's extremely dry. Oh wow, really dry.
Wow, letting her dry out.
And then finally the medium silver, I think. Nobody seems. This one is beautiful. They nickname him Spider-Man. And I'd love to get this on a pole, but again, I don't know if there's multiple cuttings in here. I don't know what's in the pot. So I think if nothing else, it'll be a repot of this guy too. Literally back into the same pot with better dirt. Soil. So I think what we're going to start with is the pole.
That would be me.
That would be you.
That would be me.
So all we've got is this hardware mesh that you can get anywhere. We've actually already cut it into, so that we can mold it.
10-inch in diameter.
Yeah. See, it's like that. Oh, sorry. Hit her in the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill her with the moss, and first just get the pole ready. I've got the moss
Hydrating.
Oh goodness.
The moss is hydrating.
The moss is over here.
Don't look. You're gonna break the container.
See, she's soaking in water. So we're gonna do that. So I don't know if you've never made a moss pole. We actually did our first. What do we have now? 4?
5.
You have 3. So 5 like this. I have 2. You have 3.
Yeah.
And then I put my Raphidophora on one of the clear plastic poles. I don't want to
shape clear.
Yeah, the D-shaped ones. So if you've never done this, this part is the worst part. And we actually spent one day, probably 3 hours.
Yeah.
Cutting out 20. We have 20. Almost 20 of these cut with the one, including the ones that we've made up.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of making a poles.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's hard on your hand because it's a very repetitive motion. But
so literally, I realize this is all off screen. Sorry. All I'm doing is taking the moss, squeezing the excess water out. Pulling out any twigs because
I don't want them twigs.
What is this?
It's a massive twig. It's like a root system
Yeah,
of something.
we don't really want that. We don't really want that. Yeah, so literally, I don't even know. We were started out very ambitious, but we've already had a full day today. And we did the other video not long ago, for the pond. And so we thought, well, we'll start with one pole, see where that leads us.
Sometimes once we get going, it just kind of, what's the word? It's not skyrockets.
Momentum.
Yeah.
Momentum.
Yeah. Sometimes it just exhausts us more and then we're done.
Whoops.
Are you spraying everything again?
I am. So I'm literally just layering this in. We're gonna leave a good chunk at the bottom for this to fill with soil. The one thing they do, these do take a lot of moss. Let's maybe just have a look. I can see a weak spot there. Just
Yeah, right in the middle.
get in there.
Did you just lick it?
No. My nose is itching.
I just happened to look away and I heard what sounded like a lick. It's like, I don't think you're supposed to lick the moss.
That would be gross.
I don't think it's edible. I mean, sure you could eat it if you really wanted, but do you wanna?
Not really. I feel like we could still use
A little more here, I think.
Yeah. It's not the nicest moss, but
Does the trick.
okay, so I don't know. We've got plants everywhere. I don't know what you can see here. Let's try and move some stuff. Okay, so all I've done is fill it here. This is the top up here. I actually found I do like it a little bit higher at the top than I was doing for support for the when you put the bottle into water. I'm so messy. Okay, so then we are just going to take the zip ties
And feed it through. Oh my. Coordination, be with me. How many are we doing this time? 6?
I think what did we do last time?
3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. We went back and forth depending on what we had. He's texting me. Huh?
Don't be checking your text while you're doing this.
Why not? I like checking my texts. 6. It's just because, like, one of the only people that texts me is sitting beside me. It's a little alarming.
What? So this part, I'll try.
Speed through.
So we're doing like about 6 of these little squares.
So it's about every, what, 6 would be 3 inches?
Maybe.
Is there half-inch squares?
Yeah.
So every 3 inches, we're adding
Yeah.
a zip tie. 2, 3, 4, 6. Backwards. I didn't think that was possible, but I feel like I did them backwards. backwards.
Must be why it felt so awkward. Oh my god, either I'm not good at this.
Here.
Okay, we have to get the pole. Let's put the bamboo guy in there. So, just to show you what I'm doing here, when you clip these, it has to be pretty. I'm gonna see if I can show you up close. It has to be pretty tight to the base so that you can flip them. And you really want to flip them not only for aesthetics, but for
your hands.
Yeah, so you're not getting it's not sharp on your hands, which is why I am definitely
cut it?
not good at these with crappy.
Oh my god, let me do it. You're scaring
I
me.
feel like you just zip through. Okay.
Back to scissors I was using.
Okay, whew, wasn't just me.
I mean, they're not bad, but
So I think that's the top. So then what we do is we just take a bamboo stick to give it a little more
all the scissors.
what do you call it? Like make it a little more sturdy, because this black
I can't
is
put it in though yet.
why?
Because we won't be able to flip them around, remember? We were having
Oh, okay, but we don't have to tie it yet. I'll just put it in.
remember which ones I was using.
Okay. This just gives the actual mesh part of the pole a little bit more stability.
This one. Put your fingers.
Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. See, that's the way it's supposed to work. Not in slow motion. So then you just take all of these guys. They should flip over pretty easy. Unless they don't.
Sometimes I do them too tight and they don't move very well. That has been a thing that's happened in the past.
And this guy. Okay. So now we're going to take, and probably every... how
We
much?
only did it at the top and the bottom last time.
Yeah, maybe one in the
And I
middle.
think maybe we can't. Oh, that's
'Cause I
a
think
broken one.
That's used.
That's a used one.
So I don't know if you can see what she's doing.
Just zip tying the bamboo stick to the back side of the pole. Okay, I'm definitely doing this backwards for some reason. I don't.
It's that kind of day. We need a nap.
I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if we actually need one in the middle, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I feel like they hold up pretty well at the top and bottom.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's all we did on mine, and mine are all standing so far. Pole's not sliding around. It's too thick. Is this the bottom or the top?
It's bottom.
I think
Oops.
you put it upside down.
I did. But that's okay. We can put it
Whatever.
here. That is the top.
Ah. Haha, I caught it. This is not working. Screw away the other way. Don't move that. Try not to do it.
Okay, we're almost done. But see, this part of the pole, this part is actually technically pretty easy to do.
I lost my scissors.
Yeah, once you get the mesh cut out, I know a lot of people are advocating more for the wire mesh, coated wire. Sturdier, I get it, it's stronger, but I couldn't find it.
This actually isn't that like flimsy either. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it would be a lot flimsier.
I think when the plants get more top heavy, when they
Yeah.
actually start getting the big leaves is when you start to struggle a little bit, but
I guess that makes sense.
for now this is fine. Okay, so see, we've got the pole, we've got the stick in the back here. I don't know if you can see it there, And then we've got these guys pushed in. So it's aesthetically nicer. Some of them are popping out, but there we go. And this part here will be the back of the pole. So the plant's gonna be up against this part. Okay, with that said and done, we will put the pole over here.
You never wrapped a pot.
No, because we're gonna put it back. Oh.
Remember?
I just need a 6-inch.
Remember?
Okay, we need a... Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna get her ready. Now, she's going right back into dirt. I'm not gonna be washing her dirt, but we do want to kind of check her out.
I don't think she's been repotted at all. Oh no, she was repotted right away. So I think that's a rose plant that I bought.
Alright, let's have a look. They're in the back. They're all stacked.
Do you think this one's deep enough?
Yeah.
I think the other ones are too tall. Too much space for her.
Okay. So I'm not going to mess with their roots too much. I mean, if you can see them, they're in good shape. I mean, it's hard to see them, but they're solid.
And for a year and a half old, I feel like it should be more established.
Yeah. Okay, we're not going to mess with that because we're putting her back into better dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So before we do this, I'm going to put her back. And now that we have a pot, we're going to put her in a 6-inch. I am going to fill So basically what we're doing is you're filling the base of the moss pole with the soil that you're putting her in. It is a little bit difficult to do because of the holes, which is why I'm trying to do it over the actual pot. Okay. What we could do.
One more scoop.
Let me see if I can. Oh no, we'll leave that down there. Let's do one more. And then.
Oh my god, I just want to come out of the spoon.
Okay. So that's probably good. So what I'm going to do, we've got a little bit on the bottom of the pot here. I'm just going to pick her up. Oops, I'm going to move her. We're going to center her in the pot and backfill. I'm so dirty.
Let's try to actually remember where the seam is this time.
Yeah. Okay, so
Do we need more or is that good?
gonna pound it down, make sure there's okay, I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to do this so you can see what I'm doing. Literally just trying to A, make sure there's no air bubbles, and B, get the pole
To not wobble.
okay. Now we're gonna take her and all of her good, she's got nodes everywhere, but we've got some good ones back here, and I think if we put her
Oh, but wait, there's a baby back there.
it's okay.
Is it gonna have enough room to grow?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So if we put her in like this, let me just get all her roots in. right? We're not gonna, I think we're just gonna tie her definitely at the base, right? Because we can pull that like that, so that's forward.
Oh, that's better.
Right? You can see, so we're just literally gonna do that, and then we're gonna use Velcro to like secure her base around the pot, or the pole rather.
Oh, those scissors are so dull. So dull.
So dull. Alright. This could probably be
A little tighter.
okay. Okay, so now here's gonna be the ooh. I'm literally just gonna backfill this in.
Her roots aren't covered yet.
Could probably do one
Do
more
one more at the top.
Velcro at the top. Okay, so you can see her there. I'm gonna do one more. Just gonna pin her. Okay, the back is there. Yeah, just exactly where I've got her. Eventually, once she starts rooting into the moss, you shouldn't need the green tape anymore. The Velcro. There we go. So there, oh, see, she's a bit wobbly. It's also dry.
Should we put a bamboo stick on the back? Just for security.
No, she's okay.
Okay.
It's up to you. Do you want one?
I think it's fine.
Okay, so then what we do to water right now, like the moss is down, but by tomorrow they do dry out.
It'll probably be dry.
Yeah, they dry out pretty quick. I usually just get an old water bottle and take it from the top. This one, because this is fresh soil, she's gonna need a good watering all over. But once you're gonna have to water the moss pole before you need to water the soil. You don't want to overwater the plant. So when you're doing it with the water bottle, usually let it fill to about here maybe, and then the rest will continue to drain through the soil, maybe even a little bit lower, so that it does kind of stop dripping before it gets to the plant.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Oh. Okay. One done. So
Louise.
I'm thinking I really want to try this guy, and I want to, if nothing else, I really want to get him repotted. So just gonna. Ooh.
He really actually got some nice roots going.
How pretty. Can you see those roots?
Does that be a really good picture
Yeah.
for teaching?
Right.
These are the roots.
Yeah, see this dirt is just literally
You just watered him, you said, didn't you?
Monday.
Oh, so we're going on a week.
Yeah. Tomorrow's well. I mean, I usually try and check them, but these guys you never want to overwater. Like I can still feel dampness in the soil. It's not
dry.
as dry as I thought it was because the top felt so dry. And I really don't want to do too much. You can see look how pretty, can you see that? How they're nice roots. So let's see if I can just get as much. I think what I'm trying to do is see if there's more than one plant in here. Because if there is, then I can put her on the pole and like break her apart.
Looks like it's all in one now.
I think it might be, but still, once you get to the roots too, I can see how big she actually is. So yeah, this is all one plant, but wow, look how pretty. Okay, so now I was debating how I could possibly get this on a pole. I have this branch here that has some really good aerial roots on the back. Actually, these two here, I could probably start by pinning these two up.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do now that I can see it. So what we'll do is, instead of boring you by watching us make another moss pole, I'm actually...
We'll jump back.
We will come back on, but what I think I'm gonna do before we do that, he's ready. I'm gonna to go. I want to take a quick peek at this guy because if we have to do anything, then they're both ready to go once we get the poles. And we have to look at Peru.
Yep.
Come on.
Should have gotten a second coffee.
Right. Is it too late? Is it too late?
Oh, no, not for me.
Okay, where are you stuck? You could get a decaf.
I said not for me.
Oh, what time is it?
It's
Oh,
not
no,
5:45.
it's not even 6 yet.
We could absolutely go for a coffee run.
I can't get him out.
Ah. Whoa. He is so root bound.
I wonder he's not growing anymore.
He has nowhere to grow.
Look. I mean, it's a beautiful root system, but...
Make a quick coffee trip.
Yes, we can go make a quick coffee trip. Then we're going to make the poles. Then we're going to jump back online and finish this.
It's been a long day.
We just need some recharge. Maybe some chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate would be good. But what would be better is chocolate and coffee together.
Actually, I don't like that, but
I do.
I could do both. Well, because my coffee has sweetener in it, so then chocolate doesn't taste so good.
Well, then don't get sweetener in your coffee.
We'll see. I'm just trying to figure this out because I don't even know what this is on top.
It's like all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Is it moss?
No, it's almost like...
Oh, it's probably cocoa core.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know if I'm getting this guy out of this.
It's like he's like banded around.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my home.
Like, I don't know if you can see this one root here. This root all the way around. And I don't want... You know what I might do is I might just do a lift and shift, put her in some better dirt.
Mm-hmm.
In a bigger pot. And I will wait for her to grow and propagate cuttings for...
We've already got one
Cool.
going, I think.
Yeah, they have one leaf, but I think I can't.
No, I feel like it was like half of a stem.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's big enough. I'd want 3.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what we're doing with him. Because he's literally, I need to give him some time to unravel his roots. And then...
Do they like to be really compact, that one?
Well, a lot of plants do, but I mean, that's not terrible. But I feel like she kind of stopped growing. Like, she's not...
She has nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'd rather just pot her up.
I feel like that was like her what is that one? The Sierrai or whatever?
Oh, Sierrai.
Yeah.
Snake plant.
Yeah, when we repotted her, her roots were terrible. So bad.
Okay.
Ooh. I think that's a bunch of cuttings, it looks like.
Yeah, so this is the Peru.
That dirt looks so fresh. I know. Looks like what we put down in the garden outside. Maybe not so much in my plants.
Yeah. But this is, you can see, it's just a dense...
Yeah.
soil mix.
She was watered today, so she's pretty wet too. That doesn't help. Not expecting to repot her today.
Nope. We tend to be very much on the fly. Oh, I'm making such a mess.
You really are. Your Roby is not gonna like you very much.
Nope. I'm just trying to see if there's a way. I'd like to break her up for the pole, right? Because then we can position her better.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my Peru, I want to get her on a pole too.
So maybe this is something we can open up to online.
What?
If Green Galaxy is a separate type of Peru, or if it's...
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if anybody knows, but I've never heard of a Green Galaxy monsteraperu. Now, I know her leaves are lighter than mine, but I believe this one gets more light. A little more light than mine. Where's your Peru?
Mine's in my office right in front of
Yeah,
well, not in front of the window. It's like a good 5 feet away from the window, but...
Okay, so it's getting...
But that window gets a lot of really good light in the afternoon, evening time.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, so we have... Oh goodness, the root up here. We have this stem.
Oh, he's so pretty.
This stem.
And the stem.
I'm just taking this guy off. Bye-bye.
He's got 2 more bottles for us.
Okay. Okay, so got this guy. And
was that just his broken leaf?
I think it just fell off, yeah.
Oh.
And this guy. So if we're looking at it,
I don't actually see any notes. Oh, there's one.
yeah, so we can put this guy this way. Maybe this way?
Yeah.
I don't know, we're gonna have to get him on there and see.
Yeah, get it all made up and whatnot.
Or you could just do 2 on a pole and repot one.
I want to keep them together if I can. You know, I like my plants to be very, very full.
I know. Okay, so everybody's unpotted. I can have dump this. I just take this and dump it out in my back garden.
So she can reuse it for her
Other
outdoor
plants.
plants.
Because there's nothing wrong with the soil. So this guy, I think we're just gonna...
Pot in a bigger pot.
I kind of wish I could get the dirt out of this. At least more of it. I don't know. I'll see. Think about it when we go to get. This one we are going to get on a pole.
Yep.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna get coffee. We're gonna dump the dirt. We're gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and finish 2 poles and possibly a repot. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Be back soon.